What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Air, and today marks 100 days of SDG Generation Eternal Release. I'm a day one player, and finally, it's been 100 days. So let me take my diamond and let me share with you guys about my impression of this game. So first of all, I think it's a very well made game for a mobile game, and especially for a Gundam game. It feels like a console game, especially when you're playing the battle mix it, the graphic, everything. It's very smooth. It's like a console game. I love the battle mechanic. I feel like it's great. The game itself is not very overwhelming. It's not like other mobile game that it feels like a chore. Like every day you have to, do all these stuff. A lot of selection when it comes to your units, to a point that I feel like it's a little bit too many, which is okay because a lot of usable ones are not like SSR and above. They were just like, SR or below. So it's whatever. Those are like just there for the sake of it, right? For like development and stuff. I personally like the idea. Of course, G generation, you get to develop your own unit, even duplicates and stuff. So far, it's only, all these series right here with its 12 of it, but there's going to be like way more if you look at the tag, especially when you go to the unit. So I don't know how, what it's going to be like. Look at this. It feels like this game is going to, last forever. At least I hope so for myself. Yeah, and I like how... Let's talk about the upgrade first. I feel like it's cool. You get the SP conversion when it comes to SSR. So every unit is usable. And then 3-star is basically 4 copies. But most of the gacha game requires like 5 copies, even 6 copies, right? And then everyone has different ability, which you don't need to upgrade, which is what I like. And modification. I think modification is not overwhelming as well. Every unit you only get to equip 1 instead of like some gacha game you get like a headgear, you get like a weapon, you get like an armor. So that's a lot of stuff that you need to collect and abuse stuff. And then now, yeah, there's that. And then I like the weapon upgrade too. It's not overwhelming. You don't have a lot of choices. And then these are usually the useless ones without the orange color or red color, whatever you call it. So these ones are also not overwhelming to upgrade. Compared to other games, you might have to you need a lot of materials to upgrade all of these. But these are the ones that are very common that you would be getting from, any thing that you clear, any battle that you clear of. And then, of course, I think like Castle Gundam right here, I think this is a very cool concept as well. When you develop your whole grid or diagram for a specific series and you get a extra special unit. I think this is a very cool concept. You don't get a lot, you get 1. Who knows about the future, but right now I think it's cool. Even though it's a little bit pricey to upgrade to, I feel like as a free to play player, which I am currently not anymore because thanks to LD Shop for sponsoring this following video, I was able to get free, free money to buy diamond. LD Shop is a safe and reliable game top-up site created by LD Player Emulator, which offers a huge library of game with discounts. For us, SD Gundam G Generation Eternal players, we have a top-up discount from 36%. There may be a fluctuation. The actual discount is subject to what you see, which is currently sitting at 34%. Once you click into the game that you want to top up, you will see all these packs that are equivalent to the ones you see inside the game. Like you can see right here, there's a 5 million download packs of A, B, and C. And if you go back to the website, back to the LD shop, you'll see a combination of A, B, C, which does not offer inside the game app. So there's even more discount if you buy from the website. Now I'm going to top up and buy the 5 million download value diamond pack B. So make sure all you need to do is bind your account, which teaches you how to do it inside the website. Bind your account with Bandai and you're good to go. So right here, I'm gonna go top up, pay now. Okay, so it says my order has been shipped. And then back into the game and you can see my diamond has been increased. along with the packs. You can track your order in LD Shop. If you use the link below in my description, you will receive a 10% and a 5% off coupon, which can save you a maximum of $50. Alright, anyway, so we're back. Yeah, if you guys are looking for a cheaper way to purchase diamonds and stuff, please use the link in my description or in my comments below. Anyway, so yeah, I really like the concept. I feel like, well, we're done with the upgrade. Straight up, simple. Every character is usable. And now we look at the diagram. I think it's also a very cool concept where I think it's fun. Like, whenever I see like units like, oh, I can upgrade this, I can upgrade that, I can, develop this unit, blah, blah, blah. So this is also very fun. Okay. And then now we get to look at the stages right here, which I think it's also very well made. Yeah, it's not overwhelming as well. You basically go in and then just, sweep whatever you feel like is necessary for your build, for your current requirement. So I think this is fun, but then the content is a little bit slow in my opinion. And honestly, I think it can be a little bit more difficult, a little bit more challenging, because for example, when I did this one, you only get 5 stages. I think that's a little bit too less. And basically, I didn't really care about the first 4 or even the boss. I just basically went auto fight. If they're all like as challenging as these ones or even more challenging, I feel it might be more worth it for us to spend time on it instead of just basically auto everything, right? Yeah, let's see. And then I think the base, there should be more stuff that I can do in the base. Well, first, I think the image stock is cool, but kind of useless at the same time. Because, like, yeah, we collect these Gundam, but then that's pretty much it. It's like kind of like a, display shelf. And then now the character request, I personally don't like it. I think it's really annoying, especially when it comes to these kind of challenges. I purposely didn't finish this just to show you guys, like, I hate these so much. When you have to collect them 5 times and then the capture rate is so low, you're just basically, they're trying to make you spend your AP. I get it. They want you to, spend AP and then regenerate it with diamond. That's their way to, make money maybe. But as long as you guys are not, falling for that trap, you can always come back to do it later. And you can, like here, I don't know if people know that, you can decline this request and you get a new one. But then it's gonna be, something else. It might be something similar, capturing whatever, but just skip it if you don't want to waste your AP. Wait for a better chance. Sometimes maybe your capture rate, you get lucky that day, maybe you get a better capture rate. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, and then this warship cruise, I like it, but there's way more could be added to this base. Hopefully they do in the near future. And then I feel like tactical training is just, you have it once and that's it, and it's useless. So there's a lot of stuff they just put it there and then it's a one and done kind of thing. I feel like they can supporter, kind of same thing too. Sometimes I feel like you just need a UR version and a SR version and then like an R version of each tag. But sometimes they give a little bit too many. Depends on the tag. But other than that, yeah, I think it's a very well made game. Also gonna talk a little bit about these 3: Eternal Row, Master League, and Event. Event wise, I think it's always the same thing. Give you 2 free units, a pilot or 2, beat the boss, and then you're done in the first day. Not even the first day, first few hours. And then all you need to do is repeat every day until you collect everything, and then you're done. And then the next event comes and we're doing the same thing pretty much. So I think the event gets a little bit boring. Whenever I see a bit of, oh, it's the same thing again. It's either that or you're doing the other one where you can collect the event only materials for your weapon, like Red Gundam, like Hyakushiki. Which units? Like these units right here. Like you're just collecting these Destiny Impulse, whatever, right? yeah, free unit is cool, but it gets boring. And then now we're gonna look at Master League, which is gonna start in 2 hours. I think this thing is also very boring. I personally don't like it. It's because it's like we just do it the first day. When we're done, we're done. I like how they add in a lot of stuff that you can purchase, but it takes every few weeks or every couple weeks. Reach Master League, and then you stop getting these. You only get it at the end of the Master League. But instead, if you can play while during the season, you can play every day, and then whenever you win a battle, you get to collect some of these points or these coins. Then I think it's kind of worth it. There's more things to do. Like, there's more purpose. It serves more purpose than just like, oh, I'm gonna get to Master League and then call it a day. Yeah, I like it. Like, you don't have to, spend money and become like super strong in order to get to Master League. You get it, and you get all these. Cool, right? Like, all the rewards the same. Doesn't matter how many points you have. This is something I really like. They're not like promoting to be like, oh, you have to be the top specific points to get, max reward. I like this. I love it, but I think it can serve a little bit more purpose. Every day you play, you get specific stuff, which is not much. Maybe like you get 5 challenges 5 times, and then 500 of those. Then you can buy more stuff. But of course, I totally understand that they don't want you to be able to purchase things that you need to use real money to purchase, which is like the UR limit break material and any of the UR stuff, any of the rare stuff. Okay, so last but not least, I'm going to talk about Eternal Road, which is something I really enjoy doing, but to a point that it's a little bit time consuming. Okay, most of you probably know me from these guides, which I always try to be as free to play as possible. Yeah, so I haven't done 5 and 6 at all, because when I was at 4, well, I did 7 pretty much 2 days ago, because I don't know why. I personally really like any Gundam series stuff other than the newer ones, like the older one, the OG one. And yeah, I spent a lot of time on it. I was like, okay, this is doable, and I feel like the more challenging it is, the less unit that you can use, I'm more interested. Anyway, so I did this, and these ones are like, there's so many units I can use. I just got so lazy at one point. I was busy as well. Honestly, busy and lazy at the same time. People are like, I need number 5, guy, and I need number 6 guy. Like, hurry up, Air. I'm like, all right, I'll do it. But just never have time. Anyway, so yeah, like these ones I enjoy a lot. Very, very challenging. You can be very creative with your units as well, and completely, free to play, because you can also use whatchamacallit, development only units to clear it. Which means if this is here, this reward is here, which means it's doable. The developers, they already tried it. They already made it possible for the players to challenge these, which I love it. It's cool. Well, I feel like the reward should be a little bit more, because 500 diamond looks like a lot because of the digit, but honestly 500 diamond is just 1.5 summon. They're a little bit stingy with their diamond. I think there's something I'm going to talk about later that I feel like they can improve on. But like these challenges, they're cool, and then they also make sure that after you clear it, there's more things that you can do to the same stages to make it even more challenging, while you can get more rewards. I think it's a great concept, but I think they should add it to the normal and the hard as well. Because normal and hard, usually we don't, like after it's done, we never go back. But I feel like you can do, look at these. It's not easy. If you look at the recommended CP, definitely it's not easy. And if you go into it, honestly, they can make something like 5 units only, 5 units of Wing Gundam series only, or they can add mission like you can even use, I don't know, there's so many units, right? Maybe like SR only or SSR only. They can make it more challenging for the normal and the hard one as well. Like, they can be creative, but there's so many other ways that they can add more reward for us to, spend more time in the game. Because this is Eternal Road is definitely the end game of this, G Generation Eternal. And whatever we're doing it for this. Because we're building the characters for this. We're building the team for this. We're summoning pretty much for this. So, you know, we're pretty much playing for just eternal roll. So something I think they can improve on if this is the thing that we need to focus on. Okay, so now, yeah, I think great game. I would still give it a, out of 10, I'll probably give it like a 8. Everything I'm liking about it's like, I think it's good. Not too overwhelming. A lot of units. Yeah, it's very free to play. You don't even have to spend a dime to clear all these contents. I love it. So, but some things I would hope they improve is that I pretty much went over already. So add more content. More content that we don't just log into the game, finish the dailies within 5 minutes and call it a day. I think like 15-20 minutes, that's good. Something that we have to do that we'll enjoy doing as well for the rewards or just for the entertainment. Different events right now, like there's just not enough events. There's like what, 3 I think, like the Gundam Wing one that we did, like a Rouge challenge, this event right here, and then the other event for the where we get a unit and also collect their weapon materials. So there's only 3. I think they can add more different ones. Even at the same time, I think it's cool. Just events that we can't finish within like the first couple hours. Like I just mentioned, more event that you can use your other units, which are like SSR or whatever, or instead of having like 10 units, 5 units, I think it's very challenging. It's different because there's so many cool units here that you don't use. For example, we have Rising Freedom here. You have to summon this character. This character is kind of bad, by the way, but you want some challenges that require you to use this, which serves a more purpose to summon aside from the UR unit. When you summon these SSR unit, you want to make them useful as well. I never use this unit. You can see, like their level is so low, but they're summoned. But I want to use them, but I don't have an excuse to use them. I don't have a purpose to use them because the development units are already so strong. It feels like no point, and a lot of them are just like clones. Last but not least, right here, I think the dailies, they need to improve the rewards. Like honestly, 50 diamond per day is just not enough. We're talking about like 6 days, you get 1 summon, and the summon rate is not high at all. And look at these, like 1,000 gold right here. All these, they are useless. Like for a day 1 player, yeah, but come on, like maybe these should increase as our level increases. But I'm pretty sure there's a better way to do this. Like they didn't even put in any effort of the dailies. But when I, play other mobile games before, I feel like the daily is a little bit more worth it. Cumulative is cool. There's always something that you can collect the diamond with. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying the game. Let me know in the comments below, what you guys enjoy with the game and what you guys don't like with the game. Anyways, guys, that's my 100 days impression. I hope they give us some anniversary or 100 days freebies. They are very generous with their diamonds sometimes. Like give us like free 10 summon and stuff, but I just feel like we should be able to get more because it takes so long to get 10 summon. If you look at my if you've been following me, you know that saving this much, this is including me buying a couple random packs thanks to LD player. I'm gonna show you guys quickly. I think I bought 2 packs in total, so there was one in between that was like $20. So I bought that and this, and then I bought a, because I had enough money in my LD shop. I bought this, and then I bought this thing here. I think it's called SSR unit limit break pack. So I bought these. So both pretty much net me like 10 to 15 summon, but that was it. Yeah. So that was it. I bought like $40 worth of stuff, or $30 in USD. And that's pretty much it. So we're talking about like with money spent, I got like 120 summon with everything I saved. And with everything I cleared. Note that I only did not clear 2 Eternal Road Expert. So we're talking about like 1,000 diamond that I didn't collect right here. But if you think about it, like it's almost impossible without spending money to get the exchange. So right now I'm pretty much running out of time unless I spend money. See, there's only 2 hours left. There's no way I can get the remaining units. As much as I want to do another 10 summon, but I'm lacking. So I gave up already. So yeah, I think they can be a little bit more generous with the diamonds, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright guys, pretty long video. If you guys watched until the end here, congratulations, and thank you for watching and the support of all this time. I will be quick with my guide for number 5 and number 7. Even the 1 to 7 for the expert one, I will redo them eventually with like different units and different method. Alright guys, peace and see you guys next time. Bye bye. Before I let you guys go, I should show you guys my account. So my progression during this 100 days. I consider myself a very lucky player when it comes to summoning. I literally only use that money to get high new, but I got no different other units. I got a lot of different supporters, to be honest. But I'm just gonna quickly show you guys a lot of units. Don't forget that there are 3 units that are from, these are not real UR, these 3. But I pretty much, if you guys did watch my Death Size summon, that was crazy. I got like 5 or 6 UR and like 60 summon, 70 summon. It was crazy. Anyway, so this is my progress. There's a 5 UR with 1 star. I basically have most of the UR units. So as someone who only spent like $30-40, I think this is very good, very lucky. I have 6 SP unit. I feel like Wing Gundam was a waste. So when it comes to SP unit, I think you should always focus on attackers. Anyways, I think I have most of the SR unit. I'm still probably lacking like a handful. Oh, what the heck? I didn't even click into it. When it comes to SR, I have another SP. Forgot. Freedom is very worth it. And then I usually would save the event ones, the SR ones, event ones. Well, unless they're absolutely useless. And this is not a bad unit. And then character-wise, I have a lot of them. When it comes to the SSR one, I have most of them, I think. I'm probably lacking, again, like 3 to 4 only. And a supporter, very lucky with my supporters. I have 6 of these UR ones, and I have most of the SSR ones. And my biggest mistakes was dismantle the this one in the beginning. I didn't know what was going on. But yeah, here's my account, and let me know how you guys do. Do you guys think I'm lucky enough? Do you guys have more units than I do if you're a free-to-play player?